What's happening, party people? This is your guy Damien, coming at you with some things here, some things there, and some things everywhere. I'd like to talk about NXT Takeover Respect. This is why organizations like TNA and I don't know how ROH is doing. I don't really follow them that well. I try to, but it just never ends up happening that way. But this is why organizations like TNA need to go ahead and check out, sell, because that was probably the best NXT takeover that I've seen. I've watched them all, and they're all good. A lot of them are good debuts and all that stuff. But I think this one pretty much just put everybody whoever, every other place, every other organization besides the actual WWE main roster, that put everybody on blast and notice that NXT is the number 2 brand and a very, very, very close to. Wow. Okay. We're going to start off with the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team tournament. I'm not even going to get into how the matches are or anything. I just want to talk about the tag teams. Who is it? Jordan and Gable. They're nice. They're nice. They are a team that's going to keep making waves. They're going to see the belt pretty soon. They're not going to take it off the vaudevillains for a little while, but they're going to see the belt pretty soon. That was an entertaining match. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. I was just up here, just like, oh snap, this is crazy. Oh my God, they're going to get this win. It didn't quite happen. The crowd was just so into it too, and it was just, they're good. I like them. They're going to do something. I don't know, keeping them together or whatever, however that plays out, but they're good. I like what they're doing with them, and them guys are some athletes. They're very good. Don't really have much to say about the Joe and Balor tag team, although they won the tournament. They're a good tag team, but we know that's not going to, be a thing that's going to last, and then, what else we got? That Tyler Breeze and Apollo Crews match was a good match. It was a good match. I mean, there's nothing really more I could describe about back and forth, working on a part, just good, hard fought battling all the way through. Apollo Crews with the victory. It was great. I loved it. That was a very entertaining match. And there was no fighting for the belt or nothing like that. It was these two in a mid-card situation having a regular match for nothing and no stipulations, and it was entertaining. Regular matches can be entertaining if you got the right guys and gals going up against each other to do that. Awesome. I tell you, they have struck so much gold with these NXT divas, or my bad, these NXT women, and what they got in Sasha Banks is something you don't get even every once in a blue moon with these women wrestlers of today. With her and Charlotte and Becky and Bayley, those 4 are going to be strong for a while. They're going to be strong, great entertainers and wrestlers for a long while. Throwing Paige in the mix too, as long as they try to use her like how they use the 4 NXT women. I see people like, I see ladies like the Bellas and Alicia Fox and Natalia kind of fading back a little bit. I don't want to say that so much for Tamina and Naomi Tamina's been injured a pretty good amount, so she hasn't really been in the ring for a lot of hasn't been in the ring a lot, taking a lot of beating. I still like Tamina as a women's wrestler. I still think she needs to hold the belt. I still think they need to have a point to where she's like unstoppable. There's just so many things that they can do with a lot of these divas. I mean, heck, Naomi hasn't even had the belt yet. Naomi has not touched the belt, and Charlotte touched the belt. Now, I don't know if Naomi just doesn't have it all the way. I mean, athletically, she's good. Easily has it. Her wrestling skills have been good, I guess. Haven't been too bad. I don't know, maybe because the crowd's not really behind her. I don't know, but I personally thought she should have at least touched the belt already. But, it is what it is on that. However their reasons are is however their reasons. But I think that with I don't know, man. I've never really paid attention to Bayley as much as I did in the last couple of fights. Bayley is good. She's ready for the main roster now. I mean, I know, barring injuries and stuff like that, she's ready for the main roster now. That match was just great. NXT TakeOver Respect. That match was just great. They went in there and wrestled for a good 30 minutes. Maybe not 30 minutes straight because, from stare downs and stuff like that. But them women took a beating. They beat each other up. They threw it all out there and left it all out there. And what Triple H and the group back there did for them was something special. Having the whole roster out, giving them their props, give the ladies a gigantic bouquet of flowers for their awesome match and display of everything. NXT is being ran beautifully. Beautifully. I mean, you could not run. It's so funny how people look forward and look up to NXT to be their main entertainment, or at least some of their entertainment. Yet our main roster at times has been kind of sleepwalking throughout the show. Raw being 3 hours, or 3 hours and 10 minutes, excuse me, should be lightning. It should be straight up lightning, and they're gonna have to work on that and get that figured out. But NXT, I'm just gonna leave it at this. NXT TakeOver Respect was absolutely brilliant and great, and those NXT takeovers are only gonna get better. Only gonna get better. Probably in my next video, I'm gonna talk about a couple crazy thoughts and dreams I've had about going to WrestleMania 32. But until then, just keep a lookout and subscribe to my page.